Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Trevor Vegan and Frodo, another on the road video. I know I look a bit red because of the lighting. It's just, yeah, it's funny. I stopped at this little hotel, and it's really like, from the outside the building looks really old school of what I could see. I'm on the upper level, and it's like a two-story building, and all around there's like this little balcony type thing, and there's like these plants that, there's like kind of like woodeny plants that go around. I forgot what the word for it is, but it kind of, goes around and around and around the whatever you put it around with, and it's quite pretty. And all the like lights outside, they're just really like old school Victorian type stuff. And also, as you can see, there's like this crazy high ceiling here. Is just I don't know, it's pretty interesting. The lady that was running this place was so nice, and she's all like, "Oh, why are you cycling by yourself? Blah blah blah." It's so sweet. It's so sweet when people like kind of start asking me these questions, and like especially females, they get like very clucky and very beautiful. And when I went to the supermarket just before, there's like this couple of old gentlemen who like used to, well, who are into cycling and into like sports and things, and like he's like in his 60s, and he was talking to me about cycling. He's like, "Oh, we passed you on the highway and blah blah," and was like asking me how it's going, and they're here for a race because his son is racing in like an, I don't know, enduro or something, like some competition. Sorry, I'm not up with every single cycling comp that happens in every city that I pass. Maybe I should. Maybe I'd be a lot more, I should be more aware about these things. But anyway, it was really sweet and very nice. And they're like, "Oh, like, well, check out your social media stuff." And he like friended me on Facebook. It was pretty funny. But anyway, had a great day. Sorry for not uploading the video from yesterday. I tried like on time. I tried so hard. Like literally, I've tried uploading it 7 times during the day today. I swear, like it should chewed up like 3 or 4 gigs of my data, seriously. Because I kept on trying to re-upload it, and it would upload to like 70%, then it would stop, and it'd be like so annoying and so frustrating. And there was like no internet in so many parts, and it's just like been crazy. So actually, with no internet, when you're cycling through places where there is no internet connection, your Strava still tracks you because it like works off GPS. But in terms of listening to stuff, because I often listen to music, right? But in times like that, I have a few audiobooks, and I love listening to podcasts. I've also been going through Rich Roll podcasts, and I've listened to two really good ones yesterday. One was about the Olympic medalist swimmer, and another one was about that Fan Falui dude on YouTube. He was on Rich Roll's podcast, and they're just talking about different things, different countries, different cultures, and that's the kind of stuff I'm into as well. Just lots of like adventures and learning about different cultures and connecting with everyone, and so that was very interesting for me. But today there was like no internet, right? And because you're on the road for like 7 to 8 hours in a day, like it is nice to have something to listen to sometimes, because it's just like, I like it. I know, don't really need like an excuse for it, right? And you can of course listen to your thoughts and stuff, but sometimes you just want something talking to you. So I have a few audiobooks that I have on my phone that I've saved up that I want to listen to. Some of them on Russian, some of them are actually Russian classical literature that I was like, I've talked about this before, but I have like a few pieces that I haven't covered yet, but I would love to. So I'm just kind of slowly going through all these things. And with the classical literature, they're like massive pieces of whatever they are. It takes ages to actually listen through all of them. So it's really nice, and it's really cool, and I find it very enjoyable. And really, a lot of touring or long distance endurance cyclists, they like listen to War and Peace. It seems to be the go-to. So I do have it on my phone, and I have full intention of listening to it at some point and like kind of just checking it out, because like actually in Russia you're supposed to listen to it when you're back at school, at high school. Like you're supposed to read it, not listen to it. But because I left Russia when I was 15, at that age, like I think it's like when you're 16 or 17, that's in the at school, that's when they make you read it, and so I haven't read it actually, but I want to read it and I have full intention of reading it. So it's good that we have this ability to deal with audiobooks and kind of listen to that. And I actually made a video on how to get an audiobook from a YouTube video onto your phone, but that video got flagged by YouTube and I had to take it down. So some of you might have seen that, but yeah, I had to take that down. That was a little annoying, but it's fine. Anyway, so today was really good. I am now in New South Wales. I've noticed that I've been pedaling a little bit slower. Well, partially yesterday because I was still kind of getting lost, getting out of Melbourne and stuff. And and they were like hilly and stuff. And it's just, I don't know, like I'm probably just cycling slower when it's cold. My friend called me a lizard because I'm moving slower in the colder temperatures. But I really have become, living in Queensland, you just really become a sunshine baby. And obviously, like, you know, you thrive in a nice warm weather, and I find that, like, you know, I perform much better. Not like obviously in crazy, you know, 40, 50 degree heat, but, you know, 20, 28, 30, it's like on the dot, really nice, very, very warm. Okay, so it hasn't been too bad today, really. It's not like crazy cold. It's been pretty nice day. I really enjoyed it. And actually, I was in the supermarket before, and I saw something on sale. And I have talked about this before, and I've talked about iron before, but I feel like I haven't, especially like in the colder weather, it's really, really important to like have, you know, the vitamin C coming in and kind of making sure that you're having nutritious, healthy foods and all your vitamins and things. It's always important, but especially in the cold weather, and especially if you are doing something like this and putting out a lot of energy and making yourself work, making your body work for quite a few hours every single day outside, you know. I was gonna take some supplements from home, but I just never really got a chance, and I didn't take anything when I got home because it was just like, seriously, it was so rushed. Everything was just so I didn't get a chance. So I was at the supermarket before, because in this town or city or whatever, I don't know you want to call it, but I'm actually surprised how big it is, and it's quite beautiful. It's called Albany or something. You can see on my Strava, like on day 2 where I stopped, in like which city and stuff, which town. But I saw that they had this liquid iron, Ferb iron. I've talked about this before. I've made a video on iron and things that I've taken, and I showed like my lab results and stuff as well for my blood with the iron and stuff. And I actually haven't taken iron for ages and ages. But I saw this, and it was like $10 discount for this, and it was like, yeah, that sounds about right. And it's just like they're little liquidy sachets. Yeah, you can see, yeah. And you can drink it or you can take it, and it's just there's organic iron, there are a couple of other vitamins and minerals, and there's also vitamin C in these. And I reckon it'll be just like a good little boost for my immune system, really, because I'm asking my body to spend quite a bit of time out in the colder temperatures, really. And it's funny, like, that I noticed that after cycling for a few hours, like, I crave going somewhere inside into like a cafe or something and just warming up, having like a warm cup of tea or like even warm water, and just kind of warming up a little bit. So I reckon this will be good, and just kind of give just a little bit of extra stuff to my body. So this is just like liquid iron and herbs and vitamins and things, and vitamin C. So it'll be good. So I thought I'd just mention it here, and it was like just right there on sale, and it was like, yeah, sold. I've used this brand before as well, and I do like it, and I like, how my body reacts to it. That's pretty good. So again, this is what I got. Fairbairn, like, whatever like brand you like. Obviously, get that whatever works for you, whatever you've tried in the past. But I reckon it's good to kind of give your body a little bit of extra kick when you're going on these like adventures as well. Like, especially, like, of course, if you left home like yesterday and you're going for 3 days, like, you might not need really too much of a supplement, like, because you just come back home, right, really quick. But I've been on the road for like 3 weeks now, basically, like, away from home for 3 weeks now, and I haven't been the healthiest. I think I haven't been the healthiest over that time, because like sometimes on the road, right, I try to do the fruits and veggies and lots of as much like raw stuff and whole food stuff as I can, but sometimes there are teeny tiny little towns that you stop in, you can't really get anything apart from like some wedges which are not like the healthiest of foods, and then you kind of start smashing in those biscuits. Yes, they're vegan biscuits, but they're still like not a health food. You're smashing it in for calories, for energy, and then it's just like kind of does all sorts of things. And kind of when you're wanting a good output from your body, it's important to give it good input, really good fuel. And whether it is just at least sometimes giving it some supplements or whatever, if you're unable to get the full range of whatever it is that you want to give it, it's just a good little boost, I think. But I got some juice, and I got some grapes, and I got some apples, and I even have a pomegranate, so that's exciting, and I'll get to eat that. But anyway, I should end this video here. It's very interesting, it's very different, and I honestly feel like I'm learning, like I'm really learning and growing even through this trip. And sometimes it's ridiculous. It's like, what is it that you're still learning? Like, right. But like, seriously, I've had like a bit of an up and down today during the day, and at some point I had to just be, okay, stop, you're choosing this or that, like a particular situation, and just deal with it. Like it's not something that can overtake your life, right? Or it was like something that it was like, that confused me. I was talking to someone and something got brought up, and I was like thinking about it heaps, and I was like, man, why is it still like bothering me? It's not even like a thing. And it was kind of me like reliving something that has happened quite a couple of years ago, and it was just like a bit stupid, really. But it was just like, why? Like, we've dealt with this, like we've grown through this, like why is it still bothering you? Like, are you still hanged up on this issue, or what's what? And really, I was just like, it's fine, like I'm human, I go through all these different emotions in my life, and I was just like, just observe it, but don't make a big deal out of it. If your brain wants to think about something really, really terribly, just wants to whatever, like even something that isn't good, or that you shouldn't be thinking about a particular thing or particular person or whatever situation, like sometimes it's okay to allow it to think about it, just because like clearly it needs to think about it. So just calm, relax, take emotions out of it, and just allow yourself, well, not necessarily take emotions out of it, but like don't get too crazy involved, but like allow yourself to experience whatever you want to experience and feel certain things, and think about particular people or particular situations or whatever it is you're thinking about, and just be like understanding that it will pass, and it's not gonna eat you alive, and it's not gonna, it's in your head, right? Like, so it comes in and it comes out, and it's just like, it's a flow, right? So just don't let that overtake from your happy, positive, bubbly personality, or don't let it take over your day, basically. Don't let it make you have not the great day that you deserve to have. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. Hope you're fueling yourself right. Hopefully you're somewhere warm and beautiful, and you're enjoying your life, and you're appreciating every single moment of every single day. And just really like remember that it is important to fuel your physical body, but it's also important to fuel your soul and to fuel your spirit, and just kind of follow your heart really, and do what you think is right. Do what you think is important to you, and hopefully having a beautiful, wonderful day while you're doing that. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for watching.